Hey everyone, today I'm joined with Anupam, who is a software engineer at Oracle. And today we're going to have a very interesting conversation, a little bit different than what I normally do on this channel. We're going to kind of go a bit into the life of a software engineer, and I'm interviewing him as a medical student.
Hi Rohan, thank you for inviting me for this amazing chit chat. And
Okay, first let's get the viewers to understand who you are. So can you give us a little bit about your background?
my name is Anupam Thaledi. I come from Uttarakhand. It is a hilly state of India. Uttarakhand is little bit backward, means not now, but when I was in my childhood, it was little bit backward. So I did my high school there, and then I came to a smaller town or the capital of my state, Dehradun. There I studied for next 2 years. There I did my masters from NIT Calicut, and after that I joined Oracle as a software engineer.
So why did you choose tech?
So money is the first factor, because if you're living in India, then every parent's dream is his kid should study and either be a doctor or an engineer. You are also doing medicine. I think your parents are Asian, and there is that DNA is there. And also I hated bio.
Okay.
Biology was not my cup of tea because I was good in math. So in my high school I scored 98 out of 100, and one question which I missed, I remember the page number on on what page the question was, but I was too lazy. For a whole 1 year I missed that question. It was from a circle.
Like now, kind of like day in the life, from start to finish in your day. What would kind of walk us through like any random day of yours, working day?
Okay, so I will say, like, because we are shifting from like pandemic kind of routine to normal routine. So in term, when in like from past 1 year we were working from home, when 22 to 23 or 24 start, we're working from home. So at that time it was very good, or you just get up from the bed and start attending the meeting. So my the team in which I work is like half is in India, half is in US. So we have two stand-up calls, one at 9:30 IST and one at 9:30 PM at night, so that both team can communicate and sync. So for one meeting we are waking up early, and for one meeting they are waking up early. So it was mostly like that, and because it depends on company culture. So our company is good. They don't want you to spend like 8 hours sitting at a place and looking at the screen or clocking your hours. They just want ki you have to complete these tasks. If you completed it in 1 hour or 3 hours or 16 hours, it's up to you. So in pandemic it was like that, but now situations are changing. Even in US, like Amazon started 5 days of work from office. So it's like even in India they are pushing for the same, like at least come for 3 days or 4 days. So currently it is hybrid. So currently I'm in Hyderabad. So my day looks like I wake up and I will just attend the meeting. I wake up at 9:29. 9:30 my meeting starts. I'm an engineer. That too from like hostel life. So I sleep a lot, and I sleep very late at night. So that's why I wake up at 9:29, 9:30. After that I will attend my meeting. After that I will freshen up, take a bath and all. I don't take breakfast because I am believer of intermittent fasting.
Okay.
So, but it is all my like laziness from college days. We used to get up very late, so we left breakfast from our life. So then I will go to office at like 10:30. I'll go there. I will just check my mails and all. I will chit chat with other guys, and then I will work for 1 or 2 hours. At 12:30 we'll go for lunch in cafeteria in office only. There we will have lunch. We'll chit chat. Then the real work I will do from like 1:30 till 5:30 or 6. So in that time I do a lot of work, like lot of ticket solving, bug solving, and all of those things, lot of coding. And after that, like 6, I will go back. I live in like service apartment, so you just means it's more like a fancy name of paying guest or PG. So what they do ki you just have to go there. They will arrange everything. You just go with your bag, with your clothes. So I don't have to look for my food or my cleaning or my clothes, and everything is catered by them. So I go there. I go to then I go to gym for like 1 or 2 hours. And then again I will have dinner at while having dinner, I will attend the night stand-up at night 9:30 p.m. Yeah, then it will take at least 1 hour, so 9:30 to 10:30, and then the days for me.
Yeah.
So I will take that 10:30 to like 1 p.m. In that time, I will either talk with my friends, or I will watch some YouTube videos or some Instagram reels. So that's how my day looks like.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's in like sharp contrast. Like our days are so different, because I think
Really?
as in like the medical side, well, as a student at least now, we get up, we have to sit through the college the whole time, and then afterwards we're pretty much free from about 4:30 or so. I mean, one thing that you said, like your day is pretty hectic from start to finish. But the thing is, so in medicine now, the big thing going around is burnout. Like people are getting so burnt out, and people are leaving like medical field.
Yeah.
What do you think in like software, is that as prominent?
It depends. It depends. Means burnout is there. Like there are even in recent days, like 2-3 days, 1 or 2 weeks back, there was one incident like in some company, some of like the worker died while working. She was overworked. So the issue is there, but even all these are my thoughts.
Of course.
So all these things like burnout and like depression and all those stress, tension, these are the real issues. But the state of India, we as a common person cannot afford to look for those.
Okay.
I know that I'm overworked, I'm doing a lot of work, but I don't have any choice.
Yeah.
I have to work because there is no other opportunity. Because people say you have to be like very grateful for what you are getting. I know, but if I'll compare with someone from US or someone from EU, means I'm comparing very good places. So yeah, condition is bad, but it's like it is what it is.
Yeah.
I cannot do anything. I cannot fight it. I will have to wait for like 15-20 years. Then India will grow to a certain set of like purchasing power parity of common people will grow. Then I can expect, okay, now depression is something or burnout is something. Till then I have to work hard.
Yeah, you can't afford to spend time on those things.
Yeah.
Understood. Yeah. And I mean, I think that's what they say, like a lot of these are diseases of the modern age, like in the US and that. So that's definitely true. So kind of shifting from that, like you grew up more in kind of like a rural area, and now you're in a giant big city, one of the biggest cities in India, Hyderabad. So how is that contrast, and how do you think software is booming in such a big city?
It is a very like you pushed me into my childhood memories. So I will start from there. So I spent my like first 12 to 13 years or 14 years like in my village. The one thing is, nowadays what I'm seeing, as I lived in a small village versus I'm living in a big city, people are alone. They don't have a real connection with other people.
Okay.
Because if you'll see, I don't think you would have faced that situation. So if you are living in a smaller community, everybody knows everybody else in that community.
Yeah.
So it is a closely knitted society. In every function or every gathering, people connect and they talk with each other. So you never feel alone. You can share your feelings and all. But like I'm living in Hyderabad, according to Indian standards, I'm earning well, everything. So even in that case, I don't even know who lives like in my next door.
Okay.
The typical big city problem. Because everybody is so busy in their own life, because you have to work for 8 to 10 hours, you have to travel, you have to eat at time, you have to go to gym. So people are busy. Nobody is having time for that small casual chit chat.
Yeah.
But because I have seen that, so I really crave for that, ki at least for 10 minutes in your fast paced life, people should stop. People should talk with one unknown guy. Hey bro, what are you doing? From where you are, or what do you do? Something like that. That is these are my views. That is the real purpose or real meaning of life for me. Because you are earning, you're doing same kind of work for 5 days a week. In weekend, you are either going for party for Friday night. Means I don't party, but a lot of people
do,
of my age, they go then they sleep for Saturday. Sunday they get Monday blooms, we say. So what is Monday blooms? Like Monday is coming, so they start feeling bad in Sunday only. Oh, my weekend is gone. And from Monday again those meetings and all those things work. So yeah, so one thing that is missing. But other than that, cities, like big cities, are providing a lot of opportunities in the growth of India, or growth of common people. People are earning huge sums of money, which was not even possible 10 to 15 years back, by doing a job.
Yeah.
In business you can earn, but by doing a job, people are earning like way load of money. So yeah, means it is what it is. To get something, you have to lose something.
Yeah.
Means to reach there, you have to leave from somewhere.
Of course.
So yeah, something like that. So these are the differences. So yeah.
And I mean, kind of stemming off what you said about talking and stuff, one big thing that I've seen in the medical field as entering it is networking. We have to get to know people, and the more people you know, it helps you a lot.
Yeah.
How big is that in tech?
Yeah, it is means I will say it is more impacting on your career than it will be impacting you in your medical field. In tech, because think like this, why the IITs and NITs, those colleges are so prestigious for a common Indian people? Because if you'll go there, those colleges are there from like 30, 40, 50 years, and those are producing very good engineers. Now those engineers are in very top places of any company you will take, and you will find like 10, 20, 30, 50. So if you have some senior from your college in that company, so it becomes little bit easier for you to get into that field, or get into that company, or at least get an interview call. In India, it's not about your skill, it's more about getting that opportunity to show your skill. Because there are 10,000 applicants for one position. So how will you show, okay, I can walk on my one finger? For that, at least you have to get the chance.
Of course.
So if you have someone who can refer you, or who can get you the chance to show your skills, then it will be a lot easier. Because the skills required to do, I think I will say 70% of the task is not that like skill, those high like top god level skills are not required. But because competition in India is so fierce that people are preparing for that god level skill, then they are getting interviewed on those. Now they are doing some normal stuff. So people will always say in tech, interview is the hardest thing, and when you do the real work, it is like normal. Tech, if you are not working in some FANG or something like those fancy companies, people will say you are not a good engineer.
Now, kind of going off this, and this is a bit of a different topic, where I want to kind of talk about tech in healthcare, where our two branches meet. This is where we see the potential for tech in this thing, kind of imaginative thinking.
The tech has already penetrated the every field, not even medical, every field, but we are talking about medical field. So see, have you seen that Dr. House of MD? Dr. House.
Yes.
So what I feel ki after Dr. House was a superhuman kind of super doctor. Ki he can imagine lot of things, and he can come with the solutions which normal doctors, even after working for 100 years, cannot come. So normal doctors can also become Dr. House with the help of tech. Like I will explain. So see, so nowadays there is VR. So what is VR? So means you would have seen it, or you would have used it. So lot of those things which, so using VR, people are getting real world experience of surgery. They can tear apart a body without really tearing apart a body. They can see how the part looks in 3D.
Of course.
Because like 10 to 15 years back, people have to study and they have a 2D image. Now they are watching that in 3D. The robotics is there. They are using like the doctor is sitting in some other city, and he is using the tech to do surgery in some remote village or some remote part of any country, like China. They're very like in the forefront of all this revolution. Also ChatGPT, even the basic ChatGPT which everybody is using. So instead of searching, means I'm not saying that ChatGPT can replace a doctor, but it can aid a doctor. It can do the grunt work for the doctor, and then doctor, with using his own logic, his own knowledge, can see what the response ChatGPT gave, or any LLM model, large language model.
Yeah.
So the grunt work will be reduced. So the normal doctor can also perform like Dr. House.
Yeah.
So Sina, you can put lot of symptoms and you can put your own conclusion also, and you can ask for like ChatGPT, what do you think?
Yeah.
With all those symptoms and all those things, because ChatGPT will be having lot of data from all the research papers, all the things which are posted on Reddit.
Yeah.
People post lot of real cases on Reddit. Means whenever I search for something, I get better result on if I'll put at the end search on Reddit.
Yeah.
Like how to find this kind of tool Reddit. So people will be explaining their real scenarios.
Yeah.
So on that case, I feel ki tech in medicine will help a lot, will make a normal doctor to enhance his output in a like multifold manner.
Okay.
So yeah, it will be very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one thing you said that's like I really like was aiding the doctor, because I feel like one big conception is AI will replace the doctor.
No.
Which is actually, to some extent, people are doing that like WebMD nowadays.
Yeah.
What we can see is in the patients in the OP, a lot of the patients are coming with the condition and asking for the medicine. I have this, can I have the medicine for that?
Yeah. So means issue is ki the same thing, like even medicine integrating something like some AI into medicine is at least it will come when AI will be fully integrated into tech in our field.
Yeah.
We will be the first to hit the AI wave. So the issue with that is ki your day-to-day normal tasks can be replaced by AI, but those are normal tasks. Nobody's hiring you to do those normal tasks.
Yeah.
Those are 50-60% of your time. But in whole year, there will be at least like in every week, you will be doing one crucial thing which AI cannot replicate.
Yeah.
Even in my field, normally I will, as I said earlier, ki your interview is this level, you are doing on this level of work. 60% of work of mine is this level, normal work, which anyone with a good logic building can do. But every week or every 15 days, I will hit one issue, which I can write on paper that AI can never solve, and because it has to. I have to do that brainstorming, talking with seniors, talking with other people, taking their opinion, why it is not working like that. Ki 2 + 2 has to be 4, why it is coming as 5.
Yeah.
Now then you will, means I'm going little bit technical, there will be asynchronous kind of, the framework is not behaving the way it should behave.
Yeah.
So AI will not consider those things, at least at this stage.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything can be possible in
the future.
Yeah. Currently it's not at that level. AI will not replace your job, but somebody using AI will replace your job. So start using it. Don't take it as your enemy. Just take it as your personal friend or some very knowledgeable person who is there to help you. So it will be very good. Means if you want to learn anything new, initially what used to happen, you started learning something, you get into some issue which you are not able to find on normal Google searches. So initially what used to happen, people used to stop or people used to talk with someone. It used to take 3, 4, 5 days. Till then all of your motivation was zero again. Now what you can do, you have tried, then you can directly ask, okay, I'm feeling this. According to my understanding, 2 + 2 should be 4. But why this text is saying 2 + 2 = 5? Then ChatGPT can explain. In 90% of cases, 2 + 2 = 4. But in those 3 exceptional cases, it is 5. So then I can be okay. Oh, now I got the complete picture. But there is issue with that also. If you will rely very, very like to extreme extent on ChatGPT only, then your brain will lose that logic building, all those things, because you are hitting a basic roadblock and you are not trying to solve it. You are just passing it. I will use ChatGPT. So one day will come then when ChatGPT will be giving you bogus answer, because even ChatGPT is trained on currently existed data. Till like when first ChatGPT came, 2022 or 21, it was trained till that amount of data which was there in internet. So if some really new problem came, so how will it solve? How will it give? So for that, the human mind is the only solution. So yeah, so that's what I think.
No,
take it with a pinch of salt.
no, I think that's one thing I can say actually, because a lot of students are using ChatGPT to just
Yeah.
kind of get through all their homeworks, their
Yeah,
problems,
yeah.
projects. No, I think that's definitely a
Yeah.
good thing. Now, kind of wrap before we wrap up and stuff.
Yeah.
Your advice for engineers, up and coming engineers, whether it be in
So-
India or US.
For upcoming engineers, I will say please don't join engineering. It was a fun advice, but yeah, do whatever you want to do. Don't come into this field now for the sake of money, because competition is very high. If you are coming in this field just for the money and you hate your work, you will not able to survive this field for long. Because if you don't like anything and somebody will say you to work for 10 or 12 hours, so you will feel burnout. Or you will feel, no, I'm not for it, or I want to leave, or something like that. So come in this field if you like it. Please keep all those things into mind. So this advice was more focused on India. For US, because the scenario changes in US, because companies are doing a lot of cost cutting there. They're firing people there.
Okay.
Sorry, they are hiring people in India, because
Yeah.
currently we are cheap.
Yeah.
Currently, there may be some day will come when India will also become little bit expensive. Then they can go to Africa or Vietnam.
Yeah, the
So,
next cheapest.
So it can happen with us also, but at least for 5 to 10 years, India is safe, I guess.
Kind of one of the last things that came to my mind now. In medicine, one of the things that attracts a lot of people in medicine is you get direct gratification from your job. Like you immediately, you treat one patient, now his life's a bit better. Software doesn't have that objective outcome. So do you think there's any form of gratification that you guys get, or?
See, if I want to, I can get gratification, like when we create a product. So our product will be used by, means when we get the requirement. So there is one of the requirement is that this product will be used by blind persons also, or those people who cannot use the computer like a normal person. So sometimes lot of bug comes due to that extra requirement, because that guy will be using tab or control in the keyboard, and he cannot see. So he has to listen everything. So that creates a lot of frustration, like why I'm following this, because for normal person it is working fine. But that gives us gratification that, okay, at least this bug is there and I'm solving it, so that someday some blind person can use this thing without any hiccup, and he can feel I'm also normal. I can also use. So first thing is that. But yeah, other than that, there is no real gratification thing. I'm not sure I'm quoting correct guy or taking correct name, but there is Oslo's pyramid. So in which, like, if you have lot of resources, like Nordic countries, you will discuss about burnout or depression or gratification. If you don't have those like high quality life, and you are like, I will put US below Nordic countries in terms of social security and all those things. So you'll feel like, okay, I want to earn a lot of money. I can feel about depression little bit, but I can manage. If you will think about India, we are way below in that Oslo's pyramid. So our first requirement or first thing to think about is not gratification or how my work fulfills me or all those things. For us, it's first money. You have to earn, you have to, means not for me, but for general masses, you have to earn, you have to marry, you have to be successful, you have to buy a home, means all those things, which I think it was there also in USA, like maybe 20-30 years back.
Of course. This was good. I think very informative. We got nice contrast between the medical field and the tech thing. And I think my viewers also are quite split. A lot of my friends in the US are in the software side. A lot of people here are in the medical side. So they get to see the other side of the story, hopefully. It was awesome. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was very good to talk with you.